Hi, my name is Jacob Folger. I'm an artist sculptor, and today we're going to make a fairy tree house, and we're going to use a stone here. Starting off, we seal the stone so that it will receive the clay better and the clay will stick to it. Next, we take a piece of clay, we roll it into a ball and then into a noodle shape, like that. And then using scissors, we cut the beginnings of the roots and the beginnings of the branches. And spread it out and start shaping them so that they come to points. We can smooth things with our sculpting tool. Once the stone is dry, we'll be able to put the tree on it. And just work it into the stone to make it stick well. And then shape the roots of the tree to go around the stone. Here I'm bending the tree a little bit to shape it, to give it some artistic form. Nice relaxed pose. If you like this video, please share it with your friends on Facebook and Instagram and the other social media platforms out there. I really would appreciate it. Next, I'll take a sculpting tool and I'll begin to put in the outline for the door. And then once I have the outline, I'll use another tool to scoop that out and just kind of make an inset for the door. I'm going to put a little bit of wood molding, so to speak, around the door, and so I'll roll a noodle of clay. And then I'll put that around the door just to give it a little bit of definition. You can cut off any excess. If you're new to sculpture, just take your time, be patient with yourself as you practice and get used to the tools and using your hands. Here I am putting in markings for the door to give it the look of wood planks and now a doorknob. With a little bit of practice, you'll get really good at this. Here I'm using a tool to create a little circle inset for the window. Then using a little piece of clay, I'll create crossbars for the window. And now just take my time and sculpt them in to make them nice and neat. When you make your tree, you can send me a photo of it and I'll put it in a student gallery slideshow video. Just make sure it's a clear photo and send it to my email address on the About section of my channel page here on YouTube. The window takes a little bit of patience, but once you're done with it, it's really nice to have this type of window in your tree. Now I'm using my sculpting tool to carve in the texture for the bark of the tree. I just take my time and go around the entire tree and basically draw or carve in lines. And with the finish that we're going to do, that will look really nice. Next, I'm going to roll another piece of clay for the door frame on the stone. And down there you could put a window or a door. I'm going to put a door. And I just lay it onto the stone and press it into place when I get it the way I like. And then I just cut off the excess. Now I take a little bit of clay and I'll shape it to fit inside the door frame, and that will be the door. And I'll just sculpt it into place there. Using clay to do this enables me to be able to add details to the door, like the wood planking or a doorknob or that sort of thing. So here I'm adding the wood planking texture. And now a doorknob. Just place it on there and then press it into the clay to make it sit good. Next I'm going to make the stairs coming down from the tree. And I make little balls kind of flattened out a little bit, lay them into place, and then I use a knife to sculpt them into the stone. Just basically cut them in and blend them into the stone so that they stick well and they stay there. And I'll just go down first the front of the stone and then curve around to the back. I really like putting steps on or stairs on my sculptures. Really adds to the character of them. Next I'm going to use some wire. I'm going to use pieces that are a little more than an inch long. And I'm going to put them into the top of the tree to aid in holding the moss in place there. Now I'm going to roll a relatively thick noodle of clay, and this will be for the surround basin to hold the moss. I put the two ends together and blend them. And now I form a piece of clay to go in the bottom and act as the bottom. Once it's in there, I blend that into the walls of the basin. Next, I place the basin on a piece of paper, and then the tree and the stone I put inside the basin, and I press it and kind of turning it, press it into place. Now we're going to put a finish on the sculpture. I'm using Pro X pigments, and this is antique bronze. I'm applying it with my finger because it seems to look better when I do that. Put the bronze on the tree as well, the wood framing, the window. The paper allows me to move the sculpture around easily. Now I'm going to use silver on the staircase and on the doorknobs. And green on the doors. After baking, I will put the moss in the basin and on top of the tree. I can trim the moss with scissors and make it look nice and manicured. Keep your tree and moss garden in bright but indirect sunlight and keep it moist with water. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of videos along these lines. Please also give me a thumbs up on the video, let me know that you like it, and leave me a comment and questions in the comment section. Keep in mind also that I do make things for people if you'd like something made just for you, and also visit my art shop. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.